clear up a little bit coming down up the mountain, usually does. Off Turlock Hill. Going to play a bit of music over the radio here because the scenery is quite nice coming into West Wicklow here. So here's some music from Irish recording artist Enya. This one's called Only Time. 11 o'clock. You would say you can see the white letters of Hollywood on the green hill there. There's another opportunity to get to spot it just as we're coming around the bend now. There's a gap in the trees and you can just glimpse the Hollywood sign there. And maybe one final opportunity to get a look at it when we get down the bottom of the hill. But it just so happens that Hollywood, County Wicklow is connected to the more famous Hollywood in Los Angeles. The connection is through a man called Matthew Girk, a man who left this town and left Ireland indeed in the 19th century for reasons I'll describe when I get back to tell you about the history. But he's one of those who did very well in the land of opportunity. Struck gold in the gold rush over in the United States and had an opportunity to name a part of Los Angeles after his ancestral home. So that's how we are told that Hollywood got its name. And just as we're going down to the village, if you'd like to look back to the left now, one last chance to see the Hollywood sign. So on the greener part of the hill, just left of that hedgerow there, you can see the white letters of Hollywood. They've been there a long time as well. Been there since 28 years ago it would be, when the Tour de France was passing through Wicklow and they knew there was going to be television cameras on the scene here. That's when they put the white letters of Hollywood up there. It's been there since. Occasionally, a strong storm might blow the letters down. A while ago, I remember every time we passed it, all we could see was Holly W. The double OD had dropped down in the storm, but eventually they got up there and fixed it. And that's the local school, of course, St. Kevin's National School. And you might have seen some flags in Hollywood Village there as well. Flags for the local GAA team, the local Gaelic football team. And this is the village that they say St. Kevin passed through as well, on his way up to Glendalough, of course. In fact, the Irish language name of Hollywood is Killeen Cuiveen, which has nothing to do with the word Hollywood actually. It actually means the little church of Kevin. Kilkenny, in fact, gets its name the same way, Kilcannig being the church of Canis. More about Kilkenny when we get a little bit closer. But we're just in the west of Wicklow now. We're going to pass through a town called Baltinglass before we leave this county. And out through Castle Dermot. Probably still an hour or so to get us to Kilkenny. But right now, if you'd like to listen in, I'm going to finish off telling you the story of Irish history. You might recall this morning.
The bus tour made another stop, which is the last stop of today's tour. This is the city of Kilkenny, Kilkenny, a city southwest of Dublin. Our bus stopped at the Kilkenny Castle. This is the Kilkenny Castle. The bus will pick us up here from just outside the castle. According to the guide, that this is supposedly a fourth wall that was destroyed. It's supposed to be 4-wall structure. Right now we see 1, 2, 3 walls, right? But there is a 4th wall, but that was destroyed. Okay dokie, I'm going to explore the city a little. So the bus stopped right outside the Kilkenny Castle, and we were given 2.5 hours as a free time to explore the city. This is the castle in the front view. Very grand, very grand. This is a magnificent piece of structure. Really magnificent. Well maintained also. Oh, the Christmas tree is still upstanding. Kilkenny is cute too. It's cute too. Some very old buildings. You see the dark water stains or dirt, but in general, it's nice. I think these are kids' uniform. The backpack is part of the uniform, I think. So many kids. The guide told us that the national sport, it's called a hurling. It's a big event or big sport in this town called the Kilkenny. I already saw a boy holding a stick. That's for hurling. Interesting. I wouldn't know the sport. Now that I visited the country, I get to know stuff that I wouldn't be able to figure it out or know without being told. So the sport is called a hurling. I was told the sport tends to be violent. I wouldn't say violent. Lots of, mechanical, physical force involved. So something interesting to learn if I had time. Appears to be this is the center square, right? Because you have the big tree, Christmas tree, and that view gives you the castle. Bus. So here comes the town itself, and as usual, colorful, old, and different colors. So I will do that side, then I will make a turn around. I think I'm ready for some food. I can do some light food. I don't want to really eat a whole lot. Crystal, I think we drove from that side. I think we drove from that side. Anatolia, Turkish cuisine. I saw that lot yesterday in Galway. Yeah, lots of Turkish food shops. This is yellow. I call it Austria yellow. Kilkenny crafts. This must be one of the older original buildings. Look at it. Different size, shapes of stone and mortar, the doors and all that. Oh, it's a tapas. So it's a Spanish, right? Argentina thing. Tapas. It's a small, tapa is a dish in a smaller size, Instead of ordering just one plate, because it's a smaller in portion, cheaper in price, lower in price, you get to order maybe 2, 3, or even 4 different dishes of your liking. So it's almost like a sampling plate. That's what tapa is. The first tapa I had when I arrived in Argentina was a salmon plate. Man, that was good though. That was good. Okay, crossing the street. It's an acquired skill set. Oh, these are a bunch of different hotels, as you see, in different colors. I think I'm in the outskirts. What I would do is I want to cut back in. I want to go back to the very center, the busy area. Look at the colors on that one. Red, black, pink. As busy as you can get. Red and pink. What a brave combination. Red and pink. A brave combination.
I'd like to go to the coffee shop and
Okay.
Wow, look at how cute. You know, the last few days I've been exploring different cities in Ireland.
I only know like the steps. How many? That's the downtown.
I have been, the most striking feature is their brave use of colors. Deep saturated colors. And bold letterings, right? Look at this one. How many colors? Rose, vapes, yellow, green, pink, blue. I cannot even count. Cute. Or just solid black. Cute. Oh, they have some fast food. A sandwich. I really want to stop a little so I can have a really good meal for dinner. Like if I keep on feeding myself when I feel hungry, I never feel real hungry. And I miss that moment. You know, it's just like when you feel hungry, then you let yourself starve for another couple more hours, then you're gonna feel so excited about when you have real food in front of you. I miss that moment. Okay, I think I just went through the heart of the downtown. I mean, is that right? This is the cathedral where the Christmas tree is, right? So this wing, and this is another wing, and I just went through another wing. So I'm gonna pause a little, just get lazy and tired. I wandered about 10 minutes in the city of Kilkenny, and I ran into this cute corner. You see how this side is majorly in color white or gray, right? Then boom, you turn around, you see the houses in so much color. I want to cross the street without having myself run over. You see how so many colors on the other side. This one is called the Parliament House. I don't know what's that for. I saw an Italian restaurant, but you see how this side is so clean white. Maybe it's more modern, but this is so antique. John Collier. It doesn't look like a restaurant, but it's food served here. You see how their menu looks like 70-80. It's a bar and theater. They have theater performance. Am I walking to the perimeter of the city now? That might be the case. Another Christmas tree. Oh, I see. This must be the modern strip. Then this is more. Oh, this coming back to the castle itself. I made a turn around. Okay. I really have to be careful with myself walking. Dental laboratory. Here they don't call bus, they call coach. They don't say bus, they say bus. They don't say Dublin, they say Dublin. A few accent pieces I learned. I will be enjoying watching these recordings 5 years, 10 years after today. The recording of Kilkenny, Ireland in the year of 2026 by me. Now we have a little red but Blind's Boutique, an oriental takeaway. I don't know if they're open, it's dark. This might be the outskirt of the city. But look at this all yellow thing. Garment restyling? Oh, they do that? Like you give them a piece of dress, they turning that into a set of like pantsuits. Would it be cheaper just to buy a new set? Unless the material is hard to find. I always wanted to learn how to sew. Maybe that's a project after I'm done with all the traveling I want to do. This is a staircase to the castle. Doesn't look like it? Yeah. Yeah, this is more modern. This is no longer antique. This is outskirt. What I will do is I will cross the street, find a side street, make a left turn. Alright, so I found the outside perimeter of the old town. And this is more of an outskirt. You see cars, trucks, and this is a river. Towns. I learned that most of the European towns are built around or were built around some sort of water body, like a river, right? The older people, they would get their water source, so they would settle here to build their homes and eventually became a town. That makes sense. It does make sense to me because water is the foundation of life. Wow, what a philosophical statement that I just made. Is this the castle? I think so. So I'm not gonna walk back into the old town. I'm gonna do another round of it. Okay. I see the lettering, the black cat, twice already. The first black cat I saw was for coffee. This appears for something else. They love black cat. Black cat. Alright, this doesn't look like it's so busy, so I'm gonna speed up, I'm gonna close my GoPro and speed up walking.